Remember last time how we talked all about the powerful phrase, whatever you think, and some other favorite flavors like, I trust your thinking on that, or I know you'll figure this out. Those are powerful phrases to help your guy feel your respect and that you can validate who he is and his responsibilities. But here's the thing, the phrase, whatever you think, doesn't work when your guy asks you what kind of ice cream flavor you want, or where you should go to dinner, or what color he can paint in the kitchen for you. We were saying that you don't need to necessarily comment or discuss things that are his responsibilities. But if he asks for your preference, then give it. When my husband asks me a question that's about something that I want or something that I like or something that I would want to do, then I know that he's asking for my preference. And then it's my job to give him information. So I've learned to tell him about my desires, about what I really want, and about my preferences, so that he has information to use to help make me happy. Okay, we're about to give you another power phrase here. Whatever you think was for whatever was his to think about. But I would love is for whatever is yours to think about. So let's take the out to dinner example. If my husband asks me, where do you want to go to dinner tonight? I don't say, whatever you think, because he's going to be like, okay, great, now I have to guess where she wants to go. So I say things like, I would love Italian food. Maybe I know where I want to go, maybe I don't. Maybe if I don't know, I could say something like, I would love to be surprised. I know that with questions like this, my husband doesn't actually want to try to guess what I'm thinking or what I want. Yeah, I wish he just knew perfectly exactly what I want all the time, but he's another person, and I'm me, and I have my own ideas and preferences about things. So if he asks for one of those preferences, I give him information. I use one of those phrases to help him know how he can succeed at making me happy. And he's often very willing to do that. And heads up, ladies, this is especially important in dating. If a guy asks you out, he definitely doesn't know you or want to guess at what would make you happy. So if he asks you a question like, what movie would you like to see? Or where do you want to go eat? Or what ice cream do you want? Tell him, I would love this. Or if you really don't know and you want him to pick, a great idea is, I would love to be surprised. Or I've even thought, what if you said, give me 3 choices and I'll choose. What if your husband says, what do you want to do for your birthday? Stop and think, is that on my side of the bed or his side of the bed? Clue, it's your birthday, so it's on your side of the bed. But you've got to think about it. You've got to think about what it is that you really want and then tell your husband that in a way that he can succeed in making it happen for you. So I might say, I would love to go out to dinner on my birthday. Or I would love to have a night away from the kids. Here's another example. What if your husband comments to you, what should we do about getting the air conditioning in the car fixed? If he's in charge of taking care of the cars in your family, it means that it's his responsibility, and so therefore it's on his side of the bed, and you don't even need to comment or discuss it. You can just say, oh yeah, whatever you think. But what about things that are in the middle, things that are a little harder to figure out? You can validate his thinking by listening to what he's offering and saying things like, yeah, I can see your thinking on that. Or I trust that you'll figure that part out. But you can also express your desires and your input by saying things like, I would love, or this would be so awesome, or this really means a lot to me.